Hello YouTube, it's Chris here. This video is going to be about long-term survival fire starting. I've seen in a bunch of different prepper videos where people are telling other people, mostly viewers, that they drastically overestimate their ability to start a fire. And as I'm sure you can gather from right here, I'm not one of those people who drastically overestimates their ability. I have gone out of my way. This is actually the stuff that is in my bug out bag. And this is my get the heck out of a Dodge kit. This is all long term. Assuming I don't have to start more than 2 main fires a day. So I'm going off hopes, dreams, and aspirations and averages, I guess. I don't have to touch a single standard ferrocerium rod that is in my collection for over 80 days. And then I can start dipping into the ferrocerium rods, the magnesiums, the matches, and all that stuff. But with the tenders from Wet Fire, Vaseline soaked cotton balls, and some of the tender on a stick and complete kits that I've got, I don't consider those standard ferrocerium rods because they're complete kits. I don't have to touch anything for like 80 days. I don't even have to really touch that bag at all, which has a lot of goodies in it. So without further ado, I am going to break everything down and open this all up for you. Let's get started. Alright guys, this is my main heavy-duty chopper, fighting knife, defensive blade in a long-term survival situation. I have more than one, but this is my baby. This is the Becker BK9, and I have a small micro survival kit built inside. It is not designed, it's just to help me get a fire and keep myself protected just long enough to get back to camp, really. I mean, it's nothing designed for anything maybe than just sucking it up in a really crappy scenario overnight. So, obviously, it's the Becker BK9. I have about 25 feet of shock cord in there. It's 550 shock cord if I'm not mistaken. And then I have this little beast. This is from EasyFireStarting.com. The company, if I'm not mistaken, is either called Forever Light or Glow Girls International. They also do glow-in-the-dark products that I will actually be able to show you guys very soon in a review. I'm really excited about that. But this thing is rated for 60,000 strikes, and I have 3 of them. Because, well, they are freaking awesome, and why wouldn't you? They're about 25 bucks a pop. It's a 1/2 inch diameter of magnesium and a 1/4 inch of, it's the same, the ferrocerium rod is very magnesium friendly, throws a lot of sparks. And it's pretty much the same exact size as the Light My Fire Fire Steel, the 20,000 strike. The Army model, the big one. And then it has a really good scraper on it. But what makes this thing unique is this whole thing is this special designed African fatwood that you can actually use the scraper to scrape off and use it as tinder if you were completely screwed and you have nothing left or nothing else. And it has a nice lanyard on it. So, enough about that awesomeness. Let's break down the rest of the kit. Alright guys, next I have 2 very well-known sources of fire starting and or tinder. These are Vaseline soaked cotton balls and Wet Fire. Wet Fire is more expensive. I bought 4 12 packs. 2 of them are in there. And the other 2 are in my girlfriend's big pack. I'm not giving Wet Fire to her kids because that's just stupid. They do have Vaseline soaked cotton balls, but I don't know why that's any safer. But I guess because the Wet Fire was really expensive. And they know how to do the Vaseline soaked cotton balls. I've actually taught them how to do it. Anyway, with just using my mini Bic lighters that I'll show you guys in a minute, I can start, hypothetically, because I know these work and they are tried and true, I should be able to start, what, 78 fires That's assuming like enough is going right. But I have them in 3 separate packs in 3 different locations in my bag to kind of maximize the chances of success. But these are awesome fire starters. They are at the minimum water resistant and semi-wet resistant, semi-wind resistant. Wow, I'm all tongue-tied, guys. I apologize. But yeah. So in a long-term situation, this is what I've got going on with my kit. It's just these are tried true, and they're really not that expensive. But if you're investing in your life and the life of your loved ones, I don't see why this isn't a investment opportunity that is worth your while. Now let's move on to some other parts of my fire starting kit. Alright guys, this is a nice little bag. It fits in this small little compartment, surprisingly enough, inside my bug out bag. That is Tinder on a Stick from Light My Fire, and those are the EasyFireStarting.com's basically fire starting kits. I got the large ones again. Those are 60,000 strike rated. I've got 2 of those. I told you guys I had more. Self-explanatory. It's Tinder on a rope, and I have 2 complete fire starting kits. Now on to some other exciting stuff. Alright guys, this is the Schrade SEH Bolo and the Mora Bushcraft Survival Blade. They both come with ferrocerium rods, and the spine on both of those knives are friendly to ferrocerium rods and striking. Not that I would want to use a 14-inch machete to start a fire, but I guess if I had to and didn't have a choice, I know I can. So those are some different options. So with my smaller bushcraft knife, I already got something already built in, and then right there I have an option that goes right in that nice little pouch right there. So let's go move on to the final bag, which I call my all-around fire starting kit. Alright guys, now on to my main fire starting kit. This is where it all started. It was not this big. It kind of became an obsession, and through trial and error and trying out different fire steels and liking them and trying to have different options. So let's have me shut up real quick so I can break this down effectively. Alright, right here I have the UCO Strike Anywhere Stormproof matches. These things are incredible. You can dunk them underwater, bury them, step on them, anything. For about 15 seconds, you got a match that won't go out. Really, really effective. Now, these are 4 of my favorite fire steels. Believe it or not, the Schrade SCX2 fire steel, which is off to the right there, when I'm going to show it, there we go, there's my finger. Right there. It is really large fire steel, and it throws sparks pretty darn well. I was pretty shocked. Usually coming from a manufacturer, fire steels that come with a blade or a tool of any type usually don't throw awesome sparks compared to what other manufacturers do. But it does a really good job. Then next is the newer version of the Light My Fire fire steel with emergency whistle and scraper. Comes with a lanyard as well. That is the old version without the new rounded off handle or a whistle. This is the firesteel.com's fire steel, and that is the Armageddon with the super scraper and the lanyard. Awesome fire steel. All 4 of those throw out nasty amounts of sparks, but I gotta say my 2 favorites are the firesteel.com and the newer version. Those are really, really heavy in magnesium, if I'm not mistaken. They just shower sparks down on the ground. Next, I just have some cheap Walmart Coleman waterproof matches. Just to have some good standard, easy matches. So if I'm going to be cooking and the weather isn't too bad, I don't have to go wasting fire steels and all my all-around super tough survival gear to get a fire going. Then I have 2 Bic lighters. These are the minis. I'm not advocating or sponsoring Bic in any way, but yeah, I guess it's the most recognizable brand, and for me, they're pretty reliable. I mean, these don't last forever, which is why I got 2, but they are small. And finally, I have a pretty big, I can show you the size of my hand, a pretty big block. This is pure magnesium. This is a half-pound block. That is 8 ounces of pure magnesium, and it catches, and it doesn't it doesn't shave off the flakes where it's like dust. It actually curls, so it's like this nice little. Oh man, its ability to start fires are awesome. And I have those down, that whole kit triple bagged, because I just don't want to risk anything happening to it, because this is like my end-all be-all of survival gear to keep myself going to light fires. And all the other stuff is all the fun little extras on top of it, which, when put in the right spot in my bug-out bag, you really don't even notice it. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, the tools are already selected and put in their proper place, and then there's so many compartments in the Condor 3-day assault pack. It could take you 5 different days to track down all the fire starting kits you've got. So having them in a bunch of different places is really, really good. Also, the reason why I have so many different compartments for it is if my bag falls off a hill or a cliff or some crap, and I have a lot of damaged goods, I can minimize the damage by it not all being bunched together in one location. So for me, that's a really, really good thing. Oh, another quick update for you. I'm not finished with this. This has nothing to do with fire starting, but there is a small miniature fire starting kit in here. This is my Altoid Survival tin. It's almost finished. I'm really, really excited. I have 2 items that are left to come in to put in there, and it'll be finished. And I don't want to open it because, yes, included the 3 rubber bands, there are 70 items. Yes, 70 items inside the Altoids tin. And no, that's not included pieces of tape or anything. Those are actual, legitimate, usable items. I was very proud of myself being able to put that much crap in there. And I'm just really excited to get that review going, because I really try to take the dimensions of that and just really put in every single bit of gear and tools and fire starting and life-saving stuff that I could possibly imagine to throw in a kit in something this small. And I'm going to be taking those and some Vaseline soaked cotton balls, and I'm going to be setting ablaze and having some serious good fun. We're going to do some side-by-side comparisons with the Vaseline soaked cotton balls and the wet fire. Yes, I know that other channels have been doing it, but I want to do it for you guys in case you've never seen them before. And it just, seeing more than one channel, more than one person being able to pull off the same magical feat of fire starting is a good thing. Just because one video came out with it first or anything like that doesn't mean crap. I truly feel that the more, I mean, you get to see 17 different channels being able to successfully pull off the same type of fire starting, the same type of chopping, the same type of, tarp tent building, things like that. It solidifies just a little bit more confidence in your ability to have a chance to successfully take on that endeavor, whichever task that may be in the bushcraft and survival world. So, I mean, to me, that's personally what our job is. It's not to have 1, 2, 4, 5 channels. I want to see thousands of channels out there that are all geared towards survival, so people have a plethora of ideas and new, fresh, innovative designs on things, and this type of material is actually better in colder climates, or this is better in a warmer environment. I really want to see that. But without going off too much of a tangent, this is my survival gear, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day. I'm out. Alright guys, as part of my long-term survival fire starting, I wanted to give you guys some options. Now, in this video, I'm excluding the bow drill because, well, the bow drill is a very, very acquired skill, and you can only really do that unless you've been taught or go to some survival school. And this is, my take on the average Joe who does not know how to do a bow drill, giving you some options for long-term survival by either making things or buying things yourself with ferro rods, wet fire, Vaseline soaked cotton balls, or complete fire starting sets. So what I'm going to be doing is going outside and testing side by side wet fire, the Easy Fire Starting Kit from easyfirestarting.com, and Vaseline soaked cotton balls. Now, to light the wet fire and the cotton ball, I'm going to be using an old favorite of pretty much every outdoor enthusiast in the world, is the Light My Fire fire steel. And then to complete the trifecta of what the Easy Fire Starting Kit can do is I'm going to be lighting it with that. And I went ahead and pre-shaved some of the handle and the magnesium off just to speed the video up so it doesn't take an hour and a half. Alright, well, let's cut to outside and let's get lighting. Alright guys, we're going to start out and do the Easy Fire Starting kit. And, oh my bad guys, I need to get rid of some of the coating. 1 second. Alright. As you guys can see, it showers and sparks, and it does work, so you will need more. I just wanted to show you guys that it does work. That was a bad example, so I'm probably going to do a review on that and actually do a better job. But let's do the Light My Fire fire steel. Sorry I had to cut video, guys. I needed to get some more shavings for the wet fire. So let's try again. Aha, we have success. The whole point was to do a side-by-side comparison, but it's not really working. But just to reiterate, that's been going for about 3 minutes, and the Easy Fire Starting Kit kind of went out pretty quickly. But as you guys can see, the wet fire is burning really strong. And now I'm going to shut my mouth, and we're just going to keep filming just so you guys can see how long the flames last, even though I kind of ruined it with the cutting. Alright guys, now the burning's done. I just wanted to show you, after burning for about 4 minutes, that is still how much is left from the wet fire. So, as a reusable source, if you don't need to use it all, it's definitely going to be a great tool. So, I like it. As you can tell, that is the Vaseline soaked cotton balls. That little dot right there, right there, is where the Easy Fire Starting Kit was. Now that's my fault. I really didn't use a lot, and I didn't have Tinder involved. It was just showing you the fire starting capability, so it will catch fire fairly easily. But that's what's left of that, which is really cool. So I think in the proper conditions, these will be 3 great options for you. For ease of starting and longevity, definitely the outer 2. And for a emergency bear kit, definitely the Easy Fire Starting Kit. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good day. I'm out.